Here we are with Module 3, Topic 2, Lesson 1. I want to get you started with problem number 4. Notice that we have a whole bunch of fractions. I've rewritten this onto another paper. We talked about one of the great strategies for this is to get rid of the fractions is to find the least common denominator. That's the LCD, least common denominator. So what that is the number that I can use that I can multiply that factor that would go into that 8, 2, and 4 would all go into evenly. And here's the cool thing. I know 2 goes into 8 and 4 goes into 8. 8 also goes into 8. So 8 is my common factor that I want. I want to, at the very beginning with this, I want to multiply both expressions. I want to distribute by 8 on both expressions. And what that will do for me is help me to get rid of these fractions. So as long as we distribute correctly, 3/8 of 8, that will be 8 times 3 is 24. Sometimes it helps to look at the fraction like this. So 8 times 3 is 24, and 24 divided by 8 is 3. So we have 3 times the sum of x and 8 is equal to half of 8 is 4, which would give us x plus 5 in there. And then 1/4 of 8, don't forget to distribute all the way over here. 1/4 of 8 is the same thing as 8 divided by 4, which is 2. And when you look at that multiplying by the least common denominator, we get to a point where it becomes fairly simple. Then we follow distributive property all the way across to simplify. 3 times x plus 24 is equal to 4 times x plus 20 plus 2. We can get rid of this 4 times x, subtract 4 times x here. That's not the only way to do this. And we get negative 1 times x plus 24. I'm feeling like combining those two together already is 22. Let's go ahead and subtract 24 from both sides. And we see that negative 1x is equal to negative 2. Divide by negative 1 on both expressions. And we find out x is equal to 2. Check your work. Make sure it's really right. And make sure that I didn't mess that one up too bad. I have a sneaking suspicion I did not, but I'm always prone to making errors. If I made an error, tell me about it, but make sure you check to make sure it's right. So thanks for checking in. Again, that's not the only way to do this, but this is where I suggest you start with it when you have a bunch of fractions. Simplify first, always when you can, and then find the least common denominator to eliminate fractions that are sitting out there independent of themselves. Thanks for checking in. Let me know how I can help. Have a great day.